Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Jeff Horn. This is my VR and AR content demo and my virtual AR and VR software gallery. We're going to jump right in and look at some content. Here's a skeet shoot and duck shoot VR, as well as the tutorial area there you can choose. A little treat behind you, surprise the user, some bottles to shoot. And we're going to go ahead and set shoot here to start. So we shoot that, start skeet shoot VR. There's going to be skeets discs that shoot out at randomized angles. Level to level, they'll get faster and faster and shoot out at an increased range of different angles. It's quite a bit of a challenge. 4.4 out of 5-star average rating. I founded the Couple of Bros VR gaming company as CEO, co-founder, and lead Unity developer. I managed a startup team of 4. At 22,000 downloads later, downloads all over the world, really rewarding experience. So we decided to jump in and do Duck Shoot VR. And Duck Shoot VR is a very similar concept, of course, with a couple added mechanics like the dog and the ducks and cool animations and things and sounds. And a similar idea, so level to level, the ducks fly faster and change directions more often and so more frequently, but also greater amounts, so larger returns. Duck Shoot VR got 1,500 plus paid downloads on the Google Play Store, 4.1 out of 5-star average rating, and it was honored and promoted with recommended for Google Hardware status on the Google Play App Store. So we were very excited about that, about the top of what we could hope to achieve. And it was the first game that I created and publicly released. So I was very excited and excited to build more. So we did a great amount of prototyping, looking at different hardware options and genre options and directions to go. Had a great amount of fun, but everybody kind of ended up needing to head in their different directions. I myself had just finished college, things like that. We're going to let this play for just a second, and it's just going to show the second level, and the ducks are going to fly a bit faster and make more rapid and hard turns. And then we'll let this video is going to end here. Of course, references available upon request. A lot of great people I worked with, a couple of bros, and love for you to speak to them. Mind Cruiser VR, a contract position I took. I was a lead Unity developer. It's a mindful and meditation experiences for public settings. So it was basically a VR arcade sort of situation. And I ideated and concepted and pitched the home environment for that to happen. So there was login, session management, content launching, exiting to home, and transition management. Delivered on a finished beta in a 2-month contract. References available upon request. Definitely a lot of interesting topics considered here, multi-threading, how to handle these transitions, management of various content, sourcing of content, how to set up, the space in the public setting, etc. Project Ventana is a project that I did for the Magic Leap hardware. Magic Leap did an indie developer grant program, and so I participated in that program and attempted to. I did not receive a grant, but I attempted to work with various community members. The Golden Leaper helped me out and did a lot of QA and testing, and just stress testing the hardware to see how it would deal with playing 360-degree videos behind an occluded surface and an augmented reality window that you could place anywhere in your house and attach any 360-degree video to. So the idea was it would be leveraging a large amount of existing VR video content but for AR purposes. And I branded it a couple different ways, one of which was the desktop background of AR. Another was a window to everywhere. I like that. Okay, this is Disc Golf AR, and this is a mobile AR project. And this is in front of my house here in Santa Cruz. It's kind of fun. Also, I think the stroller enters the picture maybe in a second here. And so physics-based, golf game, which I think has a lot of replay value, and there's an indoor and an outdoor game mode. So outdoor, well, I know it's outdoor right now. This is the indoor mode because it was like miniature discs and miniature baskets and everything. And there's 9 holes you could play. And then outdoor mode has the same 9 holes but full scale, like life size, and there's a life size avatar of me who stands next to you and throws a disc after you throw a disc, and you play for who can get the most aces out of 20 discs. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. It made it as far as prototype beta stage and released to a few friends for feedback. I think that there's a large marketing opportunity for this sort of content, but it got put on the back burner for various reasons, including waiting for a good ecosystem for AR and for the various AR content that I have. All right, AR Starship has some nice music at the intro here. It's supposed to be relaxing and kind of inspiring. There's a section that's just some science here, so it explains scientific facts about the Milky Way, the Sun, the Earth, the Moon, and Mars. This is for space travel enthusiasts and science enthusiasts. And the big idea here is to use AR to let average people, experience the scale and grandeur of something like the proposed SpaceX Starship rocket in person, or at least closer to that than they may be able to otherwise. So we do a scan here, of course, and we're going to place the target there, and then we're going to choose which ship we want to land. There's 3 different ships to choose from. And it gives you some information that there's going to be 3-minute deorbital burn in low Earth orbit and 50 minutes to descend. And then the rocket would, of course, land itself were that is happening. Fun to watch. Fun way to introduce the rocket instead of just instantiating it or something on the ground, I thought. And the scale of it is enormous. I believe that stacked like that, if I recall correctly, I believe it was 500 feet. So you launch a rocket, you watch it take off, and it's cool, and there's this readout that shows you in real time how fast the rocket's going, the altitude, things like that. There's some interesting science facts as you go. There's the model of the Earth here, and it shows, as you go, you're, passing these various distances, circumferences around the Earth, right? And this last one that it's going to show you is geosynchronous orbit. And then far out there, you can kind of see there's a red line. 30 Earth diameters away is the moon's orbit, which is pretty cool. Okay, BuildBots is a 2-person team. I managed a junior developer who was interested in learning and wanted to work together on something. And I think it's a very interesting project. There is robotics, science, engineering, invention, and programming elements. Essentially, it's like concepted as a much higher fidelity version of something like a Minecraft. You are controlling virtually in the game. You are controlling a robot from afar, right? So this could be from a PC or through a VR headset, and it's meant to be cross-play across any PC or PC VR. And he ducks there. And then the idea is mostly that you're going to be doing a lot of building, but the building is going to be much higher fidelity. There is 100 blocks for every Minecraft size block. There's these other domes over here. So each player has their own home dome where they can build whatever they want, leave all of their things, etc. And then the outside world is shared, but an asymmetric multiplayer that I believe is quite thoughtful. So the way to get blocks is that asteroids and such fall and will show on the radar, and you can see them outside your dome somewhere falling on the alien surface there. And you go outside to try to go collect them. And as you do, collect items from this fallen asteroid or etc. debris. Other players do as well, and it all interacts with a database that just says, how much is left at that particular loot point, and as it diminishes, right, for each individual player, there's an AI or several AI bots that do the job of making it look as though that is happening, as it really is, and other players are utilizing it. And this way, players can interact in kind of a almost like an Animal Crossing sort of way inside their various domes and do multiplayer and such. And then outside, more of a solo experience. What you're looking at now is Snowed In, I'm calling it for now. It's a VR winter survival experience. There's going to be cross country skiing. There's going to be wood cutting with axes, with just an axe. The UI is going to be your backpack, and fire building and maintaining is going to be or is the core game mechanic currently. I'm pretty excited about it. So what's next? Continue VR projects, experiment in AR with Tilt 5. I got a Tilt 5 I'm pretty excited about. Definitely build bots and Snowed In, looking to advance those items. But I'm also looking to join an amazing team and to do bigger software releases, to do something I'm truly passionate about, which is, produce important software that makes an impact. And there's a number of places I can imagine doing that, but certainly Unity, VR, and AR are the places that I'm looking to put my efforts. And would love to speak with you and hear about any ideas you have, projects you're working on, any ways we might collaborate together. Thanks so much for the time. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. It's super fun. Cheers. See you next time.